Hello everyone, Fish Pat here, or just Pat. So today we're going to check out the latest video from Miss Noira Devil. This is a sort of a demo. I don't know if you saw, might have been a month ago or so, Mr. Nyla did another similar thing with like a sort of a test pilot anime. It has the same kind of feel for it, but it's more of a personal story, like a sort of a lore backstory, but more of a demo. So it's not a complete um, episode. It's sort of giving you the sort of the framework lore of Miss Noira's backstory of her character. So it's very well done. It has really cool lot of mystery here. So as different from usual, we're not going to do one watch through. We're not going to do two watch through. We're going to do on comment as we go because in between scenes, discuss what I know before. And the original video and channel will be in the description down below. Now, Miss Noira is looking for folks to help her out with this, either give her ideas or help her with gens or something, other things to help her out to make this project as good as it can be. If you've been seeing her music videos, she is phenomenal. She's doing some excellent work, especially with like lip syncing. But I think she feels like this is maybe a bit different than what she's usually doing. You might want to give, may need to may make some more help would help out. Maybe just eyes to get a different perspective on things. Um, Probably just go to the original video and say, if you want to reach out. Pretty sure any help will be appreciated. Anyway, enough with the rambling. Out of the way, let's get started.
Music remembers what people forget.
Then I'll never forget you, Mom.
So that's like music remembers, and that's a kind of like ongoing theme throughout the stories that it focuses on sound and not so much like music. Music's sort of like the I guess you can say probably like the theme, but it's really more like sound and what's underneath that sound that is important. And here you saw like right back you see the kind of like the relationship between the family here. You have little Noira here and her mom. And you see, like, oh, that is a very loving relationship. And they have this gentleman here that's her dad, but it's like, kind of being a bit secretive. You're kind of like, there's something a bit off about this fella. And right there, that recording, and it's looking like it's clearly hidden. So don't know if it's in the floorboards, but something's recording. And given the fact that he was a kind of, I wouldn't say full on in shadows, but given the fact that he was kind of hidden away, kind of like, I guess hidden, I think is he involved in that?
Mom, who taught you that song?
No one. I heard it between the notes. Not tonight. Perfect. You remembered every note.
What about the note underneath?
So that's interesting. So like also before that, she's saying that, where'd you learn the song? I didn't. Who taught you that song? No one taught me. I heard it between the notes. Like, and here's like, you remember every note, but what about the note underneath? So here it shows that little Noira has I guess an extra sense to things where she doesn't understand what's going on, doesn't really understand it, but she notices something and asks, like, well, you remember every note? Yeah, but what about that other note that's underneath? What about that other sound that's there? That's just that's below that. Is that part of the song too?
Nora, never follow that sound. Breathe. Let the melody find your voice.
Mom, something heard me.
Again, going back to the previous part of the note underneath, she can sense something is there buried under the sound, but she doesn't understand or know what it is.
It's awake.
Music remembers us, Noira. Some songs remember something else.
What else?
Something listening. If you hear my song after midnight, do not follow it.
Even if you call me?
Especially then.
That is enough.
So this also gives lending more to the mystery of this story. So like it, Miss Noira's like layering on mystery here that um, one there's like it feels like a bit of a maybe a still supernatural feel to it with the sound, um, music of course, and now there seems to be more like an observation of this of Lil Noira and her playing the piano and the sound and also the previous scene where it said that it's awake that when whatever it was heard Little Noira, it woke up and now they're aware of it. So it's this layered on mysteries here. So it's very interesting how it kind of plays out.
Mom? Dad? Is Mom down there?
Go back to bed, Noira.
So this part feels like a horror story. This feels like straight up horror because if you see the scratches on the floor, and then it's all the chained up, kind of looks a bit like, but not quite like was it Silent Hill 4, The Room?
Mom, if you are in there, knock twice. That is not how Mom played it.
So that's interesting. So she already again goes back to knowing doesn't quite understand what's going on, but she can see something is wrong. Is that that's not how she played it. So she knows that whatever is behind that door is not her mom. And yeah. So here I have this not sure if it's a robot, but kind of showing that the observation equipment is there.
If it calls in your mother's voice, it is not her.
Then where is she?
I do not know.
I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw that, it was like, oh, this kind of reminds me of those old adventure games where you had to play certain key notes on a piano or a keyboard and it'll unlock a puzzle item or a key. Does remind me of that.
You left this for me. Mom, what did you find down here?
Noira, I opened a door I could not close. Never finished the melody.
Mom, where are you?
Still on the other side. Finish.
So that's interesting. That it looks like it's a recording, but it's more like I FaceTiming is probably the best I can think of it. Sorry. Telecommunicating, you know, that she's actually communicating, but probably can't imagine that would probably be in the finished video. She'll probably have like instances where she can actually talk to her mom. But what's cool is that later on you'll start getting questions of is that really her or is it not? And it really is an interesting idea of because really you have two choices. You either believe her or not. Those really are the two choices. And whatever you decide, it can really have a strong impact on how the story plays out. So right now, before you said, Noira, do not finish the melody. But here,
Finish the melody, Noira.
she's being told to finish the melody. So again, who do you believe her or not? Which one's the one you believe?
Then I can come home.
Noira.
And that's another thing. That's very interesting. So for me personally, as of right now, I'm saying that that's not the mom because very weird comparison here. It's probably gonna make a whole lot of sense, but bear with me. It kind of reminds that one famous that is it King Solomon story? You know the two women claiming that a baby was theirs. And they say, okay, we'll just cut the baby in two, and then you can have half. Like that is morbid as all get out, but like and one was like, yeah, go for it, whatever. And then I was like, no, 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 that let her have the baby, just let the baby live, just let her have it, and to use that term. So kind of like using that idea of finish this melody and I can come home, like emotional manipulation to find out to see who the real one is. Again, didn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense, but I'm sticking with it.
Noira, do not listen to her.
And now we see the classic Miss Noira's signature look with the white and red hair and the horns.
You knew this would happen?
I have been waiting for you to awaken.
So this also kind of is interesting because also kind of interesting. It's very easy to look at the father and say, "Oh, he is evil," but kind of hard to say that. You could definitely say that he's kind of unfeeling towards little Noira, probably because he views her as an experiment and doesn't want to get too close to her. It again, very weird comparison I'm going to make here. It kind of reminds me of another Silent Hill game, Homecoming, and where the main character. This will be a spoiler if anyone has if you haven't played it. Um, I think it was a fine Silent Hill game. wasn't particularly outstanding, but I liked it. Um, it the main character was remembering his past, was that his father um was always very cold to him, very cold and distant, but doted upon his little brother, and he didn't understand why. He didn't understand what he did wrong to deserve to be um basically treated like he was not worth anything. And his father like really didn't care about him. The reason found out later on in the story was that the the citizens of this town, which moved from Silent Hill to form their own little town, but still had to kind of keep the I guess the oaths or traditions for their town. They had to sacrifice their firstborn child, and the father, because the main character is the older brother, is like, well, I'm gonna have to sacrifice this child. I don't want to get too close to him. I don't want to get too close to him. So just it is just a job. I don't care. You know, this is just, is what it is. And he's being very and was being very I guess you can say practical about it, even though it's very, very unfeeling. That's why he doted upon the younger son, because that is my boy that's going to live. Unfortunately, it didn't work out that way, and it again, obviously the main character is there, so obviously he wasn't sacrificed. So it was a mess. Like I said, I think it was a fine game. It was like, it's not outstanding, but I think it was a fine game. Um it played. But that's what I'm thinking. That's like parallel here. Like he's being unfeeling, and I wouldn't say he's full on evil, just like, she's an experiment, and maybe there's a possibility she's not gonna make out, that she was not going to make out of it alive. So like, you don't get too close because it'll hurt. Kind of protecting himself, even if it is very unfeeling.
What is MD4 and D3?
The name you had before Noira.
She is our daughter, not your experiment.
She began the project with me.
Her name is Noira. End the experiment.
It is not music, it is a consciousness.
Then why is it inside me?
Because you were made to carry it.
So that's interesting. So now, when that's again back to the mystery, it kind of makes me ask the question of, if she's their daughter, I don't think biological, um, was there some sort of genetic experimentation done either in the womb or after she was born for that? But again, it's like she was made to carry it, you know. Um, Sort of like, they discovered this thing and they figured, oh, we need to have a host for this consciousness. So it kind of leads me to think maybe it was like in the womb, but maybe not, or maybe it was just she was like, I wouldn't say full on homunculus kind of situation, or just like a separate construct, and they just took on the roles of mother and father for little Noira.
Your mother tried to sever the signal from the facility.
Is she dead?
Her body never came back.
I like that I love that non-answer. She asked, "Is she dead?" Her body never came back. That's not what she asked. She didn't ask if her body came back. She asked if she's dead. Uh, let's go for the trifecta of kind of non sequitur connections here. In the original, very very first God of War game, right before you know, Krea's gonna off the cliff. He well no, actually he does do that. Like, but the start of the game, he asks Athena. He wants to forget. He wants to forget his past because it's the past that's torturing him. His past memories are torturing him, and he wants to forget. But what does Athena say? Do this task, and you will be forgiven. He never asked to be forgiven. He wanted to forget. So at the very end of the game, again, spoilers, sorry. Um, Athena says, "You are forgiven." It's like, I didn't ask to be forgiven. I want to forget. And so the arrangement was that you will be forgiven. And that's very I love that because it's very clear that if you that it seems very common like with Greek in Greek legends that's what the gods would do. They would not actually give you what you want, or even and they'll say up front like, "Here's what's going to happen," and people wouldn't catch it. The person in the story wouldn't catch it. But that was the instance like he asked for this. She says, "Well, you're gonna get this," and the story moves on. And here she's asked, "Is she dead?" Her body never came back. So it's not answering the question, not actually answering what she's asking. So very, very neat.
Noira, run!
M3N4N3 is awake. Begin retrieval.
You called them?
They have been waiting too.
You were never protecting me.
No, I was preparing you.
Sing!
Take Vectroin X-Serene to the original facility.
Hold on, Nora. I am still here.
Do not let them connect you.
Welcome home, M4N.
So I'm kind of curious though. If these instances here, I wonder if this is going to be instances where only Noira can see. I'm going to say her mother because we don't know if it's her mother or the other consciousness. But if it's if only she can see it, like that's the only way they can communicate, or can others see it as well? In this instance here, I want to say that only she can hear it because he doesn't respond to it. That's my thinking on it.
Connect you.
Welcome home, M4N3.
This is not my home.
We will reconnect you to the source.
It is already inside me.
We have always been with you.
Begin memory synchronization.
Mom?
And it's really neat. So you have her.
Not everything that remembers me is me.
So kind of like the how do you say it? So it's like not just the memory of the I guess the mom's memory, but also her talking with her, probably through the consciousness.
Every adult subject failed. You adapted before birth.
You made me because they failed?
We made you because you could survive.
My name is Noira. I am not your experiment.
You are proof that it worked.
So okay, so yeah, so that kind of confirms it that it was most likely in the womb that they did the experiments because she would survive the procedure.
Then make them hear you.
Noira, stop!
You finally said my name.
I'm gonna think that part there where it says Noira calls her by her name. I'm pretty sure it might have a bigger impact later on in the story.
Noira, the signal is using you.
You used me first.
Left corridor. Follow the light.
So yeah, again here, I'm thinking that only she can hear that voice, interact with that voice because again, no one else responding. That is nice. That nice little throw it back at him. It's like the signal is using you. Yeah, well, you use me first. So you're in no position to judge me.
Keep running, Noira.
If you leave, the signal leaves with you.
Then I will decide what it becomes.
That is not a girl. That is the devil. By morning, they were calling her the White and Red Devil.
I mean, I can kind of understand if like your whole place where you're working as like was went through basically like a nuclear bomb hit it. Like yeah, and there's only the only thing that's surviving is a little girl with horns just walking by. Like seemed like almost unscathed. Like yeah, you might not be in your right frame of mind, and also you might jump to extreme conclusion.
The recording survived.
Erase it. No one sees the child.
Too late.
Leaked footage from the destroyed facility shows an unidentified child.
The leaked facility
This is also neat because this whole thing, because Miss Noira has a really good job doing with her videos, like they're more like have more of a realistic style, and this one's entirely like a more anime style. So it's really cool, nice change of pace, nice change of style. But here the anchor is going back to her usual style, which is actually really cool. Nice little blend there.
recording has spread across the entire city. Online viewers are calling her the White and Red Devil. She does not look like a devil.
Authorities are searching for the child known as the White and Red Devil.
My name is Nora.
This part's really cool. I really do like this here. So this has become sort of like her home, which is honestly really sad. Like this is the only place where she can hunker down. But at least, and this is gonna be really silly to say, she has a place that it is stable, that is like stable enough that she can keep return to here, and she is safe, that she's not harmed. But you see, she's growing as the years go by.
They gave me a monster's name. I made it mine. You named me the White and Red Devil. Now hear my real name, Noira. They never stopped.
So that part right there, they never stopped. Story crafting here. Thinking of it from this character, it must be absolutely horrifying to think that you think that you're the only experiment, and once you escape and the facility is basically destroyed, it's over, only to find out that no, there are others that are being experimented on. There are others that may be like her. So that kind of spurs her into acting. And like right now, she was just growing up and just sort of just like laying low, just trying to survive effectively. But now it's more, oh, there's other people that are being experimented on. I need to look into this deeper.
Mom? The project is still alive. They are listening. Find the Red Tower.
M314NZ3.
That name is dead.
It's gonna be kind of silly, but I do love that she keeps that portable radio there. Again, going back to the theme of that this is all based on sound and music, that having a small radio with her is really cool. Like it's a nice little device, a little tool there. So here's me another fella here.
You are M339A.
My name is Noira.
There are others.
Containment breach. Terminate active subject.
Leave me. Open the others.
So it's like terminate active. So all the others are probably in stasis or cryogenically frozen. So this one's active, so it's awake. So it's like it's active, it's awake, kill it.
Do not leave people behind.
This system controls every chamber. Where do we go now?
We find the others.
One note, no emotion.
Record everything.
Noira, there are two voices.
Noira,
Stop if it hurts.
I need to know.
M34NIE. Remain compliant.
Anger makes it stronger. Use something real.
So that's interesting. Like This is probably the first time that we've seen that there's emotion that affects it. So like apparently, so that anger makes it stronger. But I wonder if Mr. R is going to play around with the idea that other emotions can affect it in different ways, and either A, the conscious can use that against this Noira, or if this Noira can use that to her advantage later on.
I miss her.
I had a sister.
Tell me what you see.
The chamber. I am alone again.
You are not alone. Stay with me.
Elias. My name is Elias.
Then keep it. I know this song, but I cannot remember who taught me.
It restored my memory by taking one of yours.
Then every time I save someone, it takes part of me. Sing a
That is very interesting. That's a very interesting idea that he restored part of his memory by taking one of her memories. So this to me kind of brings up a very interesting moral dilemma. At some point, she's gonna have to decide: is it worth saving this person, saving someone, at the risk of losing something vital to her? And if she loses something vital to her, she may not be able to help others as well as she can. Now, obviously, of course, there's a little workaround, a little cheat you can do is and say, pre-record. Hey, this is a memory of yours. This is what happened. You don't remember it because you saved someone, lost this memory, but this is what happened. Kind of a bit like of is it Memento, the movie Memento kind of deal? But again, it's like one, you have to trust that those are actually legitimate and true, and two, you have to know exactly what memory is going to be lost. And from my thinking is that it's not set. It is a seemingly random memory is going to be lost. So that's going to be a pretty interesting moral decision that she may have to make in the future. Again, she said, I don't leave anyone behind. Is there going to be a point where time where she has to decide, do I leave this person behind, or do I risk losing a vital piece of information, a vital memory that I need to save others?
again. I will not feed you. You already did.
Noira?
She
Sorry.
cannot hear you.
I was going to say, Noira's not here anymore. I do love the coloring of the eyes, though.
The next door is waiting.
Where are you taking me?
333 recognized. Access restored.
This place.
I'm sorry, that looked really cool. So here, hang on. I love that here that the sclera of her eyes is solid black. That is a really, really cool look. I know here when she turns, it turns white again, but I like that look here.
This place was destroyed.
Not all of it.
Noira, wait!
Nora, if you hear this, do not trust the voice beneath yours.
You knew her mother?
I remember when she opened the door. Elias, let go.
You gave me back my name. Noira, remember yours!
Do not let it use my
Then
voice.
stay with me.
Names are doors. How long was I gone?
43 minutes.
I know where your mother is.
It knows I will follow.
Then I follow too.
Again, going back to that, way back, going back to that emotional manipulation within the story. So knowing that, using her mother as sort of like a carrot on a stick, it's like she knows you're gonna follow, even if it's just a chance to find her mom. If only her dad would have told her point blank, "Hey, is she dead? Is she alive?" Because I think the reason why that he said that the her body never came back is because he doesn't know. He has no idea if her mom did die or if she's just trapped. Don't know.
Give me your voice, and I will take you to her.
It wants permission.
It will never have it. Show me the way, for now.
This is not one of their facilities.
No, they built around it. Noira.
So that is, I'm sorry, I'm pausing way too much, but that's fine. It's what I do. That there, they built around it. So this tells me that this is more, ancient. I kind of want to use the word eldritch, but not in that context of being like um not in the term of being actually eldritch, but more like a very ancient kind of idea that they discovered this place and built their facility around this ruined temple situation to to do their experiments.
Noira, do not come closer. Noira, I am here.
Which one is real?
That is what it wants me to decide.
Again, going back to the idea of you either trust it or you don't, and what the one you decide is going to have a severe impact.
Mom? The signal did not find us. I found it. The fifth note is not music, it is permission. Permission for what? For it to...
That was clever and also a little mean. Permission for what? For it to... Who knows? And here's the thing, though. We don't know we don't know if the consciousness has any kind of motivations. We just know that it exists. And that's a really neat idea there, that it has the that it will that we don't know what's driving it. We just know that it's seeking permission for something. Now run.
The next pulse comes from below!
Then we stay above it!
Unauthorized neural patterns detected.
They are reading the fifth note.
Then we change the rhythm.
Down! They repeat every 3 beats.
Count me in.
3, 2, now!
That's a big guy. So I do like this here. Elias here, he's sort of playing a more of a role like a support for Noira. That he's like sort of like reading the information and then just and advising her, like, you know, third beat, like, you know, the fifth note kind of situation, so she can adjust her her actions accordingly. That's a big guy.
The core opens on 5!
Then I change the fifth. Thank you.
This chamber is not on any map.
It learned from me. It is opening from the other side.
Do not cross it.
I am not moving toward it. It is coming to us.
It reached the power network.
No, it found the speakers.
So that's actually, and that's pretty interesting. It found the speakers, so something that based off sound, having access to something that emits sound, can cause a lot of mischief.
Noira, do not let it wear my voice. Mother?
Do not answer it.
You already did. If it knows my voice, I need to know why.
Then we cross together.
Signal origin unknown. Interface M3 Slion 3 NN3.
They made me to translate it.
They made you the key. Every node is becoming a door.
Then closing this one will not stop it.
Hang on. So yeah, so every node become a door. So it kind of reminds me of this one saying is like closing this door is like what was it, the tree of evil? It was like you have thousands cutting the branches of the tree of evil, while only a few are cutting at the root. So it's that kind of situation here. Like, you can shut down this door, but it's not going to stop anything. You need to go after the main door. That's the only way to truly stop it.
Which one do we close?
None of them. We find where they begin. That is the first door.
The signal is directly beneath us.
And someone is still guarding it. I know this melody.
Oh, sorry.
Noira.
And this is actually a neat touch here. So, if you've seen Miss Nora's other videos, her character has a necklace with this symbol, this ND for Noira Devil, obviously. So it's neat to see that now. It's this character also getting the necklace as well.
This was always meant for you. The signal can copy my voice. It cannot copy what we made together. Then help me find the real you.
Down! Now!
I hear your rhythm! Welcome home, Noira.
This is not an archive. It is a lock.
Noira, whatever speaks from the second door is not me. Noira, open the door! I'm still here!
It is using your heartbeat as the key.
You left me here, sister.
That's nice. You left me here, sister. So this is probably the consciousness. So the consciousness, like the whole time pretending to be the mother, but actually is her sister, probably twin sister, which also raises more questions.
Thank you for opening the first door.
We did not trap it.
It used my voice to escape. Do not be afraid.
It is learning your face.
A voice is not enough. I need a face.
It is building something.
You gave me a voice. The city gave me a face.
Didn't build something, building a someone.
You kept the life, I kept the pain. You are not me. Not yet.
So this is actually pretty neat. This sex section cut up is actually pretty neat. The fight. So I'm thinking again, this is being a demo. We don't have all the answers, so just gonna sort of piece what I'm thinking is this is the consciousness made flesh, because again, she gave her the voice, and the city gave her a face. So now it's the consciousness fighting Noira.
She is one beat behind.
Again, going back to his role of being support, kind of reading the I want to say the battlefield to relay intel to Noira. But also you can tell here on this one's chest, you have the sound. So again, going back to the very strong emphasis on sound in this story.
Again.
Hey. The delay is disappearing!
I do not need your rhythm anymore. Fact.
The fifth strike comes from below!
Good. Now survive without him. You think you are the only one with a toy.
And that's okay, it's also really cool that the necklace, because again, that necklace was made for her. So it turns into a weapon. And of course the other one has a weapon as well. So this has been a pretty interesting fight, kind of evenly matched.
My blade strikes twice.
And that's very interesting for a boss villain, that there's a second shadow strike behind the attack.
Then I will change the rhythm.
Noira!
Pain reveals the rhythm. Now I hear both of you. He still belongs to the signal.
Cut the connection, not the core!
Better. Stay behind me. Then sing. Noira! There is your weakness. No, my choice. You came down for him. Now fight on my ground. Protecting him is why I will win.
Nora, Echo's heart they cut from you! Let her live!
Why would you save me? Because you are still me. I am everything you buried. Then come home. Now we are whole.
So that is so that part I got really liked because it was very kind of a way it's I'm gonna be very probably dead wrong about this. As per usual, it feels like it's this whole time she's been running from this. She's been searching for it, trying to find out about it, but really more of an academic, what's going on situation. And here, the moment's like we are whole. You know, I'm saying like the other Noira was saying, I am everything you buried. It's like she's accepted that this um, signal consciousness is a part of who she is, and now she's accepted it, and now she has become more powerful. And we're gonna see something really cool and a little disturbingly terrifying in a bit. Just the inky, just chaos is gonna be happening here, and you have the shadow here. So I'm thinking that shadow is the other conscious, the sound consciousness there. So now they are one, they are whole. So a mess is about to be made. Very cool. So yeah, that was very, very well done. Miss Noira's done really good work here. And again, yeah, she's this is the demo, so it's not fully fleshed out, but it does give you a rough idea of sort of the framework of the story she's building on. And I think this has something to be really interesting because this feels like it feels like it's not just one episode. Like this could be broken up to several. Like even the parts where she's um in the I need to go back to it so I can here. Here. I'll go to the snow because here you go. Couple reasons. One, I like the snow, and also she looks very cute in her jacket. Anyway, even the parts here where she's like growing up from a little girl to a young adult, she's that could also be some more episodes where you can get some more information, some more lore into the character. But still, it's very interesting to see. Again, if you want to reach out to give Miss Dora some assistance, some advice, and maybe some tips here that because you're far better versed in this than I will ever be. Reach out, go to her the visual video and provide your thoughts on how you can help out constructively, of course, as per always. But yeah, with all that out of the way, of course, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.